Welcome everybody to Bridging the Gap. I'm your host, Christopher Miller. I'm glad to be with you today. I want to dive right on in and just talk about what we're going to talk about today. Men, speaking to you today, when is enough going to be enough? We got families, we got friends, we got children, we got loved ones, and it's time for us to step up and take our place. Step up and be the man that God called you to be. We out here playing around, doing what we want to do. It's time for us to step up, get out there and handle business. I don't care if you work at McDonald's flipping fries, flipping burgers, whatever it takes to take care of your family, to be that man, that support system. That's what it's time for us to do. Get up, get out, and go get something, as Outkast said back in the days. Go be the man that God called you to be. Love your family. Love God first, then protect your family. All the stuff in the streets that we're out here doing that don't make sense, that's not bringing us no wealth, no energy, nothing but bad seeds being planted. It's time for us to walk away from that type of lifestyle. It's time for us to get out here and represent the way God told us to represent. Go out here and be a man. Lace up your boots, pull your pants up, go be a man. Quit all this unnecessary bickering over nothing. Over basketball, over football, over nothing, over $5, things of that nature. It don't even make sense. It's time for us to get out here and grind. Do what God called you to do. Dig deep and find what's really inside of you. Find what God has already placed in you from the day you were born. Even before you was in the womb, He placed a special thing inside of you, a gift inside of you that all of us have, something that He created. Only He can get the glory for what He's created inside of you. It's time for us to become that. We have wives, we have children, we have things that God has placed in our hands, that blessed us with, that can bring us more fruit, more virtue in the world than anything, and we sit here playing with it. We're going out here and we're not doing our job. We go on these jobs and thinking that this is enough. As long as I got a job and I hit this clock, I'm okay. I'm going to be honest with you. This week I had a reality check. I won't say who it is, but when I realized that I'm making X amount of dollars and I'm 43 years old and they're making almost $1 more than I'm making and they just started working. That's kind of embarrassing. As a man, that's embarrassing because I got a family to feed. Not saying that I'm better than somebody that's getting a job and they making more money than me. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, as a man, that kind of take a hit to the gut to make me wake up and realize it's more out here that I need to be doing. It's more out here that I can do, and I'm going to do it. God has blessed me with a gift, and I'm going to utilize it. I'm going to take it to the next level, and every day I give Him honor and glory for what He's doing in my life. Men, we got to stop all this foolishness. Go out here and hear the word of God. Hear Him speaking to us. We're in the middle of a pandemic, people. A pandemic. And we out here acting the fool with our mask on and things of that nature, and we're losing our minds and not hearing what God is saying to us. Slow your butts down. Get in line. Hear what He's saying and provide for your family. Get out here and do something and make a difference in the world. Get out here and make a difference in the world. That's what we need to do. It's time to quit playing these games. It's time to quit talking all this nonsense and thinking that something's going to come because I'm just being a good boy today. No, you got to go out here and hear His word, then go make it happen. Step up, go out here and get the job done. It's no more time for playing. It's no more time for the salty stuff. No more arguing over nonsense. We're all here for one common cause. We're all supposed to be here in love and fellowship and try to make the world better. He placed us here to make the world better. It's no better feeling that when I walk home and I put the key in the door and I walk in and I see my family and they smiling because Daddy went to go on his job and then he come home and they're happy to see me walk back in one piece. You got to step up. You got to make a decision today. This is what you want to do. It's no time for games. What do you want out of life? What did God place inside of you that you realize, okay, enough is enough? This is what I want to do. I know we all have that ambition and that drive. We're all competitors by nature. So there's no way you can wake up in the morning and your feet hit the floor, first thank God, and then you go out here and act as if there's nothing for me to do. You got to go out here and you got to want and you got to believe that it can happen. He give you the opportunity. He give you the same 24 hours he give the next man. Rich or poor, he give us all them 24 hours if we're breathing. And it's time to make something happen. It's time to step up and make a difference. Change your family's culture. Change your family lifestyle. I used to sit and think, well, that can't happen for me, because I didn't see things changing. But first my mindset had to change. And then I started to change. I don't sit here and worry about what I used to do or what I can't do. I just get out and I'm grinding and I'm hustling and I'm gonna make sure that I provide for my family. Like I said a little while ago, when I realized that somebody just started working, is making more money than me, and I've been working for almost 30 years of my life, and this is what you say I'm worth, that's a lie. I'm not gonna believe that. You're not gonna tell me I'm making this much money and I'm providing for my family, but not the way I want to provide. I'm not giving the way I want to give. God gave me a gift and I'm going to use it. So now, man, like I said, I'm asking you, when is enough enough? When are you going to get off your seat? When are you going to stop pointing the finger at yourself and saying, Lord, I can't do it? When are you going to stop having that pity party? When are you going to step up and say, you know what? I am great. I am somebody. I can be the greatest thing that God ever put here. When are you going to step up and realize that you are that one? When are you going to do it? I know you hear me, because I had to ask myself them same questions. I got a family that looks at me every day waiting on me to provide, waiting on me to bring something to the table. If it's shoveling rocks, that's what I have to do. But I have to get out here and use my tools, put them in my box and go. It's time for you to put your tools in your box and go. Go make something happen. Go do something and make your family and your friends and people around you proud. Go make the people around you that come in contact with you realize, hey, I didn't know what I was in the presence of. But you're something great. I'm great. You're great. It's time to quit playing these pity games and go and be great. Go make something happen for your life. Go do whatever it takes. Whatever God has been calling on you and pulling and tugging on your heart for years. Just like bridging the gap. For years it's been there. And it's time for me to go out here and represent what He's placed inside of me and share and give to the world. I love doing this. And it's time for me to show you what I got. Same thing I'm asking you, it's time for you to step up and go show the world what you got. Love. Don't listen to all the chatter that don't mean nothing. All the negative energy that comes your way, you need to learn how to block that. You need to learn how to ignore that. Because if you don't, guess what? You're going to find yourself in the same place that you've been for years. You're going to find yourself around the same guys that's talking about the same thing that happened over 25, 30 years ago. Same basketball game. I remember when I did this. And guess what? You still haven't changed. You still haven't found that motive in life, nothing, that drive that pushes you on to be greater. It's time for us to, as people, to stop getting upset because somebody else chose to go out and work harder than you did before you go out here and thinking that I'm supposed to get it because of who I am. No. You got to go work for what you want. You got to take what you want. There's nothing going to be given to you for free. We all have to work hard. So don't get mad at the next man because he decided to get off his couch or get out of that dead spot and make a difference. And you choose to sit there and look at them, keep elevating, and talk about them. And guess what? You're still going to sit there. Won't change nothing. Still be sitting right there on your couch worrying about why they're elevating because they chose to go out and use their gifts and what God gave them and make a difference. Young men, I'll say this again, pull your pants up. Leave all this drugs and alcohol alone. If you're going out here and you having children out of wedlock, take care of your children. Quit doing all the silly stuff, going out here helping making these babies and then don't want to take care of it. We got more to offer than that. It's time for you to step up and do your job. Be a man. We all don't get taught the same. We don't all do the same things the right way and, whatever granddaddy taught us, what grandmama taught us. We don't always do it the same. We don't always get it right. But you got enough energy and enough tools and enough things that you can go out here that you have learned over the years to go out here and make a difference. Pull your pants up. Look like a man. Sound like a man. Talk like a man. Go out here and be a man. Raise your children. Put good seed in the ground so you can see what has sprouted out of the ground. Go and put good seed in the ground and watch it grow. Quit arguing over things that we create a lot of times. We don't want all the things that's happening to us to happen, but we got to change our mindset also. We got to change the narrative. You can't keep going to the club, but it's you expecting a wife, a good wife. I'm going to tell you what my grandmother told me years ago. I met this girl and I was dating her. And she said, well, when she wants to go to the club, you can't stop her. My first reaction was, yes, I can. Because that's the male ego talking. And I said, why I can't? She said, where did you meet her? I met her at the club. So when she wants to go out and she wants to hang out, and that's the type of woman you chose, don't get mad when she continues to do the same thing because she haven't grown up yet. Or in the other case, you haven't grown up yet. You haven't stepped up to become the man that you're supposed to be. So you need to realize and recognize it starts early. Every decision you make in life, it starts early. You get signs early in life. Now it's up to you whether you're going to make the right decision. It's up to you whether you're going to make a decision that's going to change your entire life. Now you can choose going out partying, drinking, smoking all night, or you can choose to realize that it ain't no good end to that and you can be something better. You can hear God's voice early and catch it early and don't be late in life when you realize this ain't what I want to do. This ain't what I want to be. And go out here and be it. So it's your turn to get up off of that couch, become a man, step up, and do what you need to do. Enough is enough. I know I had my enough point. I'm ready. Who's with me? Let's go get it. Like I said, I'm going to end right here. I love each and every one of you. We're going to build this gap. We're going to bridge it up, and we're going to make it happen, and we'll be back with you again. We're going to keep coming. We're going to come stronger and stronger. We're going to bridge this gap, people. Enough is enough. Time for us as men to step up, do our job. We got family and friends that's looking up to us to make a difference. It's time to go out here and get it. Love you. Peace.